हेलो किड्स, वेलकम टू अनुदीप योर स्टडी बडी। मेरा नाम अनुष्का है एंड आज हम पढ़ने वाले हैं चैप्टर सेल। However, this chapter is not included in the syllabus of NCERT grade 8, but this chapter is a part of Olympiad Science grade 8 syllabus. Chapter is also included in the syllabus of grade 9 NCERT, the name of the fundamental unit of life. So let's start this new chapter, cell. So today we will cover what is this cell, discovery of cell, size of cell, shape and number of cells. So kids, we know when a house is constructed, that time bricks are aligned to form walls. These walls together makes room and rooms join to form a house. So the basic unit of house is brick. उसी तरीके से similarly the basic unit of our body is cell. Cell together forms tissues, tissues join together to form organs, and organ combine to form organ system. So cell is the structural and functional unit of life. Cells are extremely small and can only be seen with the help of microscope and so called microscopic entities. Now we know cells are called the basic structural unit of life because they are the basic unit of all forms of life, and all plants and animals are made up of cells. Now we will see who discovered this cell. In 1665, a British scientist, Robert Hooke, discovered the cell. He used the very primitive microscope to observe the thin slice of cork, and he saw different compartments which are separated by walls and called them cells. The word cell is derived from the Latin word cellula, which means chamber. Then in 1674, first living cell was seen under the microscope by a Dutch scientist, Antony van Leeuwenhoek. Now cells varies in their size, shape and number. So let's see first the size of cell. Different organisms have different size of cells. The smallest cell may be small as zero point 0.1 micron to 0.15 micron, and the longest cell may be as long as 1 meter. However, जो average size होता है cell का, that varies between 0.5 micron to 20 micron in diameter. Or size of cell does not depend on the size of an organism. For example, a whale is bigger than a human, but it doesn't mean that the cells of whale will be bigger than those in human. Cell size varies depending on the part of the body it belongs to and its function. So, the size of a cell has no relation to the size of an organism. Here some cells which are largest and smallest are mentioned. First, largest cell in the world is egg of an ostrich. It is about 170 mm. Smallest cell in the world is about 0.1 micron to 0.5 micron, and it is PPLO, that is pleuropneumonia-like organism. It's bacteria. Smallest cell in the human body is RBC. Size is in between 7 micron to 9 micron. And the longest cell in the human body is neuron, which is up to 1 meter. Next we will see the shape of cells. Cells have different shapes depending on their functions. Cells may be rounded, spherical, oval, elongated, tubular, cylindrical, cuboidal or irregular. Let's see some examples. First, muscle cells are spindle in shape. That is long and pointed at both the ends so that they can contract and relax easily. Second, white blood cells can change their shape. These can change their shape so that they can protect the body by easily moving to the place where harmful organisms are present and easily engulf them. The nerve cells are long and thin that allows it to quickly pass on electrical impulses throughout the body. Fourth, the blood cells is disc shape that allows it to float easily through the bloodstream. Fifth, guard cells in leaves of plants are kidney shaped. So these are some different shapes of the cells. The cell of amoeba, a microorganism, is irregular in shape. Amoeba एक microorganism है जिसका shape is not fixed, it's irregular. Amoeba is a single-celled microorganism. It has no definite shape. It keeps on changing its shape, so it is irregular in shape. The change in shape is due to the formation of pseudopodia. What is pseudopodia? Pseudo means false, podia means feet. So it has false feet which helps it in capturing the food and in movement also. Next is number of cell. So living organism can be made up of single cell or more than one cell. सो ऐसे ऑर्गेनिजम्स जो केवल सिंगल सेल या एक ही सेल से बने होते हैं दैट आर कॉल्ड यूनिसेल्युलर ऑर्गेनिजम्स और सिंगल सेल्ड ऑर्गेनिजम्स. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अमीबा, पैरामीशियम, यूग्लिना, बैक्टीरिया, these all are single celled organisms. Although they are made up of only a single cell, they can perform all the activities necessary for life. Next is multicellular organism. So as the name suggests, multi means more than one and cell. So ऐसे organism जिनके पास more than one cell होती है, they are called multicellular organism. So organisms which are made up of many cells are called multicellular organism. For example, human, animals, plants. हर मल्टीसेल्युलर ऑर्गेनिज्म पहले एक सिंगल सेल से ही शुरुआत करता है, देन इट डिवाइड्स एंड डेवलप टू बिकम मल्टीसेल्युलर ऑर्गेनिज्म. मल्टीसेल्युलर ऑर्गेनिज्म में ही लेवल ऑफ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन होता है, दैट इज द सेल्स विल कंबाइन टू फॉर्म टिश्यूज, टिश्यूज टुगेदर विल फॉर्म ऑर्गन्स, ऑर्गन्स विल कंबाइन टू फॉर्म ऑर्गन सिस्टम, and then a whole organism will be formed. But in case of unicellular organism, there is no level of organization because they have only one cell. Now let's discuss what are the differences between unicellular organism and multicellular organism. So organism which are made up of one cell are unicellular. Organism made up of many cells are multicellular organism. Second, all the function in unicellular organism are carried by single cell only. But in multicellular organism, different cells carry out different functions. That is, for a particular functioning, there are different kinds of cells. Third, death of one cell leads to the death of organism. Obviously, it is the single cellular, so एक सेल जो है उनके पास उसी की डेथ हो जाएगी, सो इट विल बी डेथ ऑफ द ऑर्गेनिज्म. बट इन मल्टीसेल्युलर ऑर्गेनिज्म, डेथ ऑफ वन सेल डज नॉट लीड टू डेथ ऑफ द ऑर्गेनिज्म. फोर्थ, यूनिसेल्युलर ऑर्गेनिज्म डू नॉट शो लेवल ऑफ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बिकॉज उनके पास सिंगल सेल है. मल्टीसेल्युलर ऑर्गेनिज्म शोज various levels of organization, that is cells will combine to make tissues will join together to form organ, and so that organ system, like that. Example of unicellular organism are amoeba, bacteria, paramecium, euglena, and multicellular organism are man, tree, cat, dog, giraffe, whatever you see the animals, we can see the animals, these are multicellular organisms. Now let's solve some question based on what we learned today. So question number 1, Robert Hooke observed the cells for the first time in A. Slice of cork, B. Tradescantia leaf, C. Chick cells, and D. Onion pill. Robert Hooke first observed it into the slice of cork. ये हमने देखा था, इसका फिगर भी अपन ने देखा था. So its answer will be A. Slice of cork. Question number 2, which of the following organism possesses pseudopodia or false feet? A. Paramecium, B. Amoeba, C. Bacteria, and D. Blue-green algae. So the correct answer is B. Amoeba. Number 3, the longest cell in human body is A. RBC, B. Neuron, C. Leukocyte, D. Muscle cell. So C. Leukocyte means white blood cell. White blood cell को leukocyte भी बोला जाता है. The right answer for this question is B. Neuron. It is the longest cell in human body. Question number 4. Select the odd one out. A. Euglena, B. Amoeba, C. Chlamydomonas, D. Hydra. In this question, Euglena, Amoeba, and Chlamydomonas are unicellular organism, while the Hydra is a multicellular organism. So the answer for this question will be D. Hydra. So here we complete the first part of cell, which includes the discovery of cell, variation in cell size, shape and number. That is the general introduction about the cell. In next part of the video, we will learn about the structure and functions of the cell. So if you enjoy this video, understand it, then please do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you.